Sula Mama is coming online, and we've got a deal time at 8 o'clock. And eating into my time. So, right, let's see who's online and who wants to chat till about 5 to 8. Oh, Sula will come on about 8:15. And why are the comments all gone like different color? There you go. Right, Michael, Mari, hello, Shamaine, Nika, Jackie Munsami. We're also live on YouTube. Right, good evening, welcome. Early start. Hello, Jackie. Stephen Jarvis, good evening and welcome. Where's that fellow, Indian fellow? Jesus, I got you. I can tell you stories. I got haters while lovers. Is that even does it even make sense? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the program. Guten Abend, as Jamila Shetler from the Germany would say. Naveen is going to take a call. Good afternoon, Alan Redvers. Sorry, I took that call because the guy he said he was gonna tell me something that was going to happen. They can take my time, not my cigarettes and my beer. I don't think. Let's discuss that. Wash your hands. Yep, wash your hands. And I don't think so too. Take away. So, by the way, before we go into that discussion, there, we'll go into level 2, level 3, and what Solomon has to say. I just want to, is that Kalia here? Kailan C. Right. Let me just, Gani, did you buy any Porsches today or sell any Porsches? Let us know. Wash your hands. Right. Guys, tell me this much, and this is what I heard. By the way, I got a video coming out. I might release the video. I was in Vishal on YouTube or you. So, some of you overseas, white people might not understand this. My Indian clientele, please tell me about this. I got a video out. I'll release the video later tonight or early tomorrow. I got calls from people in Chatsworth saying that the Chatsworth Center has got Christmas decor up. Christmas decor, right? So that's a very Indian thing. So some white folk might not understand where we're going with this, but let's run it. So they said Chatsworth Center has got Christmas decor up. Firstly, I thought, well, pretty early, but maybe not that early. But I don't think they'll put up Christmas decor because this is the week of Diwali. It's the biggest Indian celebration on the planet for the Indian community, for the Hindu community. But lo and behold, they sent me pictures of Chatsworth Center, and Christmas decor is in full swing. Nothing about Diwali. So, even in the video, I just put it out there. I gave you my version. Can you guys please comment on that? Am I being overtly sensitive? That Diwali is this weekend, by the way. Yeah, this weekend. What's the date? 17th. Not 17th, 10th. Just give me your comments on that. What do you think about that? That they go straight to Christmas decor and then they leave anything Diwali out. There's no Diwali. By the way, Chatsworth Center has never really embraced Diwali. I lived in Chatsworth for many years, and I can tell you that the decor for Diwali versus the decor for Christmas is less than half the budget and looks shit. Petra says, way too early for Christmas. Well, that's not really the argument here, is it? Except thanks, my God, Span Rahaz, I have to call. Thank you, Muhammad Bilal. But yeah, I'm saying, where's the Diwali decor? Where's the Diwali celebration? It says they have no right to stop any religious celebration. Sairam Casey says Maya. Well, they haven't stopped a celebration, Bandit Malal. They haven't stopped a celebration. But Chatsworth Center is the heart of Chatsworth, which is the biggest Indian population out. The fact that the shops in general start to display Christmas decorations. It's all money. No, you're not understanding the point, Kaylan. You're not understanding the point. I'm not worried about whether it's too early to put up Christmas decor. You're missing the argument. The argument is not about whether it's too early. Where's the Diwali decor? Or should we not? I see even the Indians are just commenting like normal. I think we got so used to this that we don't even president. In fact, it's never done by any of our presidents. That's something else I need to acknowledge. I haven't acknowledged Diwali. Tasha says so they should be embracing all religions, considering it's Chatsworth. That's why make a big deal for Diwali. Uh, well, why not make a big deal for Diwali? Why not? You see, even because we take it for. I mean, we almost brainwashed it to think, it's not Christmas as well in a big way. But why is the center not having anything to do with Diwali? Is there something wrong? Chatswood is a huge Indian community and should be promoting Diwali first. But I'm seeing even your comments, you're like, but with lockdown, no one can celebrate. Pandit Malan, that's not the point about celebrating. That's not the point. Why am I trying? I think I'm the only. Let me shut up. Let me keep quiet because I don't think even my fellow Indians are seeing what I'm seeing. Let me just. I think I'm just being a rabble rouser here. I can't comment on Diwali. Sorry, but we'll have to know more. Petrus Cyril has in the last few years wished us well for Diwali. Has he? I haven't heard that. Check out Singapore extravagant. They say, don't worry about Singapore, Vishal. I'm asking you, Vishal Rampasad. I'm asking you about Chatswood Center. You're talking about Singapore. Come on. I'm asking you to comment on Chatswood Center. Like they celebrate Eid and Christmas, Diwali should be the same. Correct. That's my point. Actually, Diwali were ignored by most races, which is sad. Yeah, it is that. It is ignored. I understand what you're saying. I just meant that your topic is not offensive. Like that. Yeah, I knew that as well. I was also trying to set you straight there. 99% Indian customers know they should pay attention. That's right. Suddenly, Trevor Sigamani comes through with what? Why aren't you saying this? 90% of the customer base of Chatswood Center is Indian, and maybe 60% of that is Hindu, right? And how do we learn our culture, get our culture, embrace our culture, teach our children our culture when we're telling them that Christmas is more important? This commercialized thing got nothing to do with Christ. I mean, a fat man in the North Pole with the elves there on a Christmas tree. You got to agree based on the community they should be embracing the festival. That's right. They're not embracing it. No, I'm not on the fence. I'm saying that too early for Christmas decoration. Diwali is becoming more inferior because we all allow it. Yes, that's my point, Shamini. We are allowing this to continue. I mean, if Chatswood Center has been doing this for years, nobody is saying anything about it. Nobody's kicking up a fuss. Maybe Surah Mama coming to wish a happy Diwali. I don't think so. No, mother, I cut your drift. Except what you're saying is right. The center gets lots of business from us. Yes. Nara says, boycott the bastards. Diwali is always before Christmas. It's basically Indian. And I'm telling you what, this week is going to be a bumper week for the center. Whatever, DOPS, everything. The center is going to be pumping. I think Indians got so used to being pushed away with all the Hindu festivals, they just don't overlook it. Jackie, you are absolutely right. We get so washed over, we think, don't worry about it, That's exactly my point. I don't think you're oversensitive. I think bullshit, probably a marketing plan. It didn't see a benefit. Advertising Diwali, Christmas is more profitable. I don't know. Well, Corey Stradum, you're right in many ways there. You are right in them. A marketing strategy, budget strategy, because they must change the decor from Diwali to Christmas, and then they're saving the budget. But yet they're making billions. I mean, Chatsworth Center, I'll tell you now, is one of the most highest grossing centers in the country. I can tell you that. Only reason is that just might be put the people in charge for the decor might be a different religion. Only reason is that they just might be. Wait, Cliffy. Wait. Cliffy is giving me Cliffy. Cliffy, I have to call you out for a fucking bullshit comment. I have to call you out. Sorry. What a bullshit comment. The decor might be of a different religion. Cliffy, fuck off. And I mean it in a good way. Come on, Cliffy. Hey, someone can't come into your house and do decor what they feel like. You say, come and do decor for my birthday, and they do whatever decor they like. No, it's passed by center management. It's passed by the authorities. They know what they're doing, what colors they're doing. Come on, Cliffy, come on. I think it's not wrong to promote Diwali, especially in Chatswood. All religions should be acknowledged. That's right. Long story, there is a problem. I meant sorry, but I shouldn't actually comment now that I see that this is about. I'm not educated about your festival. That's right, Bandit Malan. You see, Bandit Malan, it's like Christmas. I mean, Diwali is like, what's Christmas to you? or to the white population, Diwali is to us. It's the biggest celebration. In fact, we don't even we celebrate Christmas for the festivity and the familyness, not for the religious part. I mean, the Hindus. Uh, Kaylin says, absolutely, my people get upset with me when I tell them that Christmas is not Christmas anymore. The spirit is gone. It's sad. Yeah. Vasi Singh says, you're correct, Casey. They play Christmas carols in all the shops, whether it's a Hindu shop or a Muslim shop. Why can't they play some devotional? Why? Well, yes, exactly. Why can't they do that? Because we've been too groomed to accepting mediocrity and accepting nonsense. I mean, I'm going to call this out. Absolute bullshit. Actually, guys, I emailed Chatsworth Center today, the center management. If you guys are interested, find the email address. Not gonna put the email address on again because I'll be doxing people and putting information out, but it's public information. Find Chatsworth Center if you're interested. And Ajit says Chatsworth Center management does not give a Diwali recognition that it truly deserves. You made the Chat Center what it is. Of course, Indian population made the Chatsworth Center what it is today. Maz, my Brachun, these kids, Father Christmas died of COVID. Not to expect gifts here. Christmas is commercialized. Let's leave Christmas. I don't want to talk about Christmas. I'll talk about Diwali. It's funny how other races will ask us about Christmas and associate Hindu Diwali with regards to Christmas, but our Diwali is not recognized by any other races like Christmas. Look, even if it's not recognized by everybody else, why is Chatsworth Center in the heart of the Indian community failing to recognize Diwali? I don't know. Tasha is actually right. There's more budget for Diwali. Then I stick to it. Then I stick to it's being bullshit. Make a fuss. Coordinate Stadium. That's right. I mean, for the white folk who don't understand, I'm saying it again. Chatsworth has the largest Indian population outside of India. 60% of that are Hindus. Diwali is the biggest celebration. Chatsworth Center has got a 90% Indian footfall. 90% Indian traders, and we can't acknowledge Diwali. And so then we wonder as well why our culture is dwindling, why our children don't understand. You see, with Christmas, we will learn about Mother Mary, baby Jesus, the manger. You'll see the manger, you'll see the stable. It's the story. Children don't know about our culture. You see how ingrained this is. You see what a big problem this is to me. What a big problem. Am I a troublemaker here? Am I saying something wrong? Why hasn't anybody seen this? By the way, I've seen it before. Didn't have a platform to mention it. Didn't even go to the center management because there is no education. It's nowhere. How do we, our biggest celebration, eh? You think the center would have some program or something, and the child will ask, Mom, what is that? Who is that? And then the mother will explain the story of Rama and Sita. What is Diwali, ma'am? Mom, what is the lamps for? What is all this for? Eh? That's because Diwali is not sellable. Big corps cannot profit on it. I'm not talking about big corps. I'm talking about Chatsworth Center. Maybe the big tenants in the center are not Hindus. That's why no attention is paid. I don't think so. I don't think Checkers, all malls supported by Indian community. That's right. That's right. That's right. Why can't Gateway celebrate Diwali? Why can't Pavilion have a center display for Diwali? Why? What are we? Maybe they found that they make more money from Christmas than Diwali shopping. You're only talking about Chat Center and don't leave Phoenix Plaza. It's always happening with the Shalban Sunday morning, just for laughs. Sorry, no laughs here. We don't laughs now. I'll be at your house for Diwali case. I'll bring 2 gifts. You better bring the fucking gifts. You promised my birthday, Nizam. In fact, it's a center management responsibility for decor. They're making the big bucks from rental. Naresh Philip, you're right. That's why I wrote to center management today. And why they stopped selling those greeting cards with the Bollywood actors on. Yeah, I remember those greeting cards. I don't know enough about the religion, and that's perhaps the problem. Everything is Christian and Christmas. That's right, Kaylan. See, you see, that's the problem. And Corney straight up says, right, we don't know. And yeah. So anyway, let me just let's use the platform to speak a little about Diwali to our. And by the way, guys, if you want to make a statement, you want to go on the page of Chatsworth Center, find the managers at email address, make a statement, guys. Come on. If you guys are watching and I got 50 Indians watching or 80 Indians, can 10 of you go and write an email or go onto the page and say something? Can I get that? Can I find out here who's going to do that? Who's going to call the Chatsworth Center tomorrow? Because I've sent an email. Kogi Lambal says maybe it's got to do with funding. Of course, it's got to do with funding, saving money and doing the Christmas decor instead of doing the Diwali decor. So I'm going to wait to say, me, I'm going to phone, I'm going to email. A troublemaker as Indians, we just carry on without thinking about these things. Maybe we're too scared to speak up and change. He's going to do it. Well done, Nizam. But Nizam is a known bullshitter. He told me he's bringing a fucking dog for me on my birthday. He never brought the dog. Now he's saying he's going to email Chatsworth Center. Then he said he's putting a sign on his car. Then he didn't really either. Inshallah, he will do this thing here. So I'm waiting. Nobody's saying me. Nobody's jumping on the bandwagon and says me was doing it. I'm waiting. Let me see who's going to come to the party and say, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to phone Chatsworth Center. I'm going to get the email address and I'm going to phone them and ask them, or I'm going to email and ask them. Laughing. I don't know why she's laughing. They won't know if I'm Cape Town, Tasha. Kaylin says, I must say the PNP in Choti had a very nice Indian, I think, in most music playing. Oh, nice, thank you. Nizam says, Tasha. Jackie says, me. I knew Jackie will come to the party. Well done, Jackie. Shamini, are you going to do that as well? Shamini. Gangan China says, me too. Come on. Kaylin says, I will ask them. Oh, Courtney stayed up. Thank you, Courtney. We're going to do it. Okay, well, don't act like I forced you into this. This is called community activism. Go and make your voice heard. Make your voice heard. That's what I'm saying. Vikas says Diwali with solar fireworks and it's all at your home, dear, not necessarily in a place. Tasha laughing at Nizam. I'll email and call tomorrow, says Shamini. Thank you, Shamini. If you get only 10 calls or 10 emails, that'll make a hell of a difference, by the way. A hell of a difference. So Duan Kherik. So if you want to know, Diwali in a 2 minutes quick session is Diwali is essentially the triumph of good over evil. When Lord Ram was banished into the forest for so many years, my family making big noise here. Lord Ram was banished into the forest for so many years. He went into exile, and then when he was returning home, the villagers lit up the way. He returned. Kaylin says, I understand that Diwali is the festival of lights. That's correct. And so it's Lord Ram and his consort wife. The town folk, village folk lit the lamps to light their way back home. And that's how we light clay lamps. So it's light, festival of light, and all of that. Yeah. So where would Chatsworth be without a single Indian? Thank you. Good idea. I'm calling. Says clean sweep. I think that. What are you all doing for Diwali? Danny says, bring the tabloid rising sun into the picture. Might be the way. Accepting this. Petrus Vivius says, my point is, as someone who grew up in a Christian home, Jesus became commercial, and now it seems that Christians are stealing Diwali. As a God-fearing person, I object to this theft. Yeah. Thank you, Petrus Vivius. It's also a case of us in South Africa not having space to celebrate and others to join us. So much of lovely. Where would Chatsworth Center? Thanks, Casey. Thank you, Courtney Stradom. Carlin says, I'll definitely do, but to look into it more. Thank you for the educational piece. Kaden, we always here to educate and learn. Avril Boyson says, please, no fireworks. Your live feeds are the Diwali, you enlighten us. Right. So, I knew this would come up. Avril Boyer, and I wasn't going to talk about it. What's the time of Cyril? 7:48. Cyril's going to be on this now. Let me just speak on the fireworks issue for 5 minutes at Avril Boyer. Avril Boyer, let me tell you about fireworks. And fireworks became an integral part of Diwali, right? And let me tell you something. There's a big change in fireworks. You see, what apartheid did to us created our townships. And the fireworks in the townships were allowed to... It's a war zone. It's a war zone. I'll tell you that much. It's a war zone. So you see, Avril Boyer, when you grew up where you grew up and I grew up where I grew up, there's a vast difference. So that's why when Indians fight about the fireworks or say they want to use fireworks, a lot of them in the township don't understand where you're coming from. For example, me, my Diwali is going to be very quiet here. I won't even bust fireworks or anything because I live in a communal environment with other races and other religions. So I'm not going to be a cunt and go outside and bust fireworks. Are we clear? But even so, the law, let me tell you something, the law allows me to do that if I wanted to do that. The law allows me, I think from 7 to 10. So when you get the normal who are bush, and mostly from racist, black people don't complain. Well, the ones I've seen. So also taking that into consideration, you know Diwali is coming. You know there's going to be some, and by the way, there are some idiots. Not all people are sane thinking. Who say you get some fucking idiots. You're going to get them. White people, black people, colored people, idiots exist everywhere. They go overboard and do stupid things. If you got animals, sedate your animals. Take the precautions that you need to take. You know 1 year in advance Diwali is coming. And if in your area you've had this problem, don't become confrontational for no use. 7 to 10 is the legal limit for them to burst fireworks. They are allowed to do it, whether you agree with it or not. Can we just leave that at that? And we're not on that topic right now. I went to that topic, Chatham Center prioritizing. It's amazing how we overlook these things. That's right. But as the gentleman said above, it gives a celebration a bad name. Tasha, I'm just saying Diwali and Naya fireworks, right? Chatham Center, Zamir Mohammed, you'll be selling the fireworks. I have dogs and my dogs are not bothered, nor do I light fireworks, says Tasha. Also, people must understand that Diwali is acceptable. Yeah, so let's leave it at that. Surah Mama is going to be up just now. I don't want to be too long with you. Paul Whitaker says bollocks. Kaden says fireworks are fine, just no big bangs. Not this. Yep. Well, Kaden, I think there's a big shift from where the big bangs were originally and where they are now. And by the way, Kaden, I'm going to say this and for you to understand township life. For example, if we burst fireworks, my neighbor's dog will be. But now I see Naresh is saying exactly what I wanted to say. Dogs of today, in our days in the township, dogs ran around while fireworks were being burst. Now, if you don't take me wrong and don't say I'm advocating for fireworks, I'm saying something which is so true, which Naresh says. Birth to pups, and we took that half-breed dog and we fed it chicken curry, mutton curry, dal, beer, all of that shit. We didn't buy real scientific food. Maybe that is the reason why dogs in Chatsworth, Phoenix, and all of that are operational during Diwali. They don't find any issue with it, or they survive. But the dogs in the suburbs, hell man, these are pedigree stuff, and they're eating the finest food, drinking Valkyrie water. We totally see them. But as Tasha says, today dogs are Woolworths dogs, including mine. Correct. How do the dogs in the township survive? Maybe it's the biryani, the chicken curry and rice, the beer that they drink, whatever. I don't know. But definitely there's a difference in the dogs in the townships and the dogs in the suburbs. Like I always tell the story. One of the first, like a beige, right? And I took this dog to the vet, right? For the first inoculation, whatever. So you had to fill out this form, the name of the dog, age of the dog, address. Then they ask you what breed. What do you mean, what breed? We had pavement specials, and they survived long enough. My dog used to run after the crackers. That's right, Narasimha. I had dogs running after the crackers. Two dogs that jump around with us in the yard. And these are true stories, by the way. White people, if you're listening, don't be shocked. Just understand it, that township life is township life. It's just very different. I just came back to share what I have been thinking. I don't know. The Muslim, Indian, black, not educated in religion, but I will from now on make an effort to know better. Bandit Malan, thank you very much for that. Bandit Malan saying he's going to make an effort to be educated. Thank you for that. My dog was called Blackie, but he was a white dog. Right, very quickly for the last couple of minutes here. We got like 3, 4 minutes before we go on. Can you give me Indian dogs now? Or dogs react, some dogs have super sensitive ears. Yeah, Kayla, with the famous dog name back in the day, Bonzo. Bonzo was a dog name. We had a Bonzo as well. Bonzo. Can you give me famous Indian dog names? Indian dog names. As Sumendra saying Bobby. Did you call your dog Bobby? And Rexy? I'm going to give the two I know. Bonzo and Rexy. Rexy was the name. Not Lexi, not sexy. Rexy with an R. Come on, give me dogs name quickly. But Fluffy, Jackie Munsam said Fluffy. Dogs are like our kids, man. We won't hurt them in any way, says Tasha. Gengan says Fluffy. Paul Whitaker says Bunny is the dog's name. I know a lot of people kept the dog's name Trisha from Loving or Bold and Beautiful or whatever. Our dog name is Gearbox, says Disam. Boomer, Rufus, Blackie, Bunny, Tequila. Aye, man. Mainstay maybe back in the day, not Tequila. My sister's dog was called Raju. Dusty, Patches. I know Duke. Snowy, I had a dog named Snowy. I told you. Zorro, Cutting. Mine is called Vodka. Shabnam, call mine Mother. Chinky, yeah, Chinky. Chinky was a dog's name. Bloomers. Coming us. Yes, taking us into lockdown. No Indian businesses closed. You can go to work. You can do whatever you want. Just don't go to the big malls and the casinos. That's the only thing. Everything else you can do. You can have sex even. You can do whatever you want. All those things you can do. Get Chatswood Center. Don't forget Chatswood Center. Yeah? Right. From me, have yourselves a fantastic evening. Hope Cyril don't spoil your mood. Right, let me just get this. Right, and remember to always keep it mother. My name is KC. I'm out. And I must always remember to go off YouTube, otherwise I have problems on YouTube. What I did today.